You got the Wolfman over here.
His face, there we go, okay. He's a sad polar bear. The line got up to 150 minutes. Go meet the Grinch. Brown Derby Jolly Holiday overlay looks better than this. Guys, we're currently at Universal Studios Orlando. It is opening night of Holiday 2023. We show off the Macy's Day Parade. There's a new overlay at the Alaz boutique. There's like a spooky Universal monsters. We're also be going to the Coconut Club, seeing what overlay they've put over there, and then also showing off some more stuff within the tribute store. Now, this is all included with your park ticket. This is not a Jollywood night scenario, right, where you have to pay an extra upcharge. This is all included with a standard annual pass, park ticket. There's so much to do here for the holidays. It takes me like 3 or 4 days to accomplish everything because there's just that much to do. We're gonna head off to Islands of Adventure first, and then we'll head back to Universal Studios. Okay, now we're just going to the Alaz boutique today to go see all the spooky stuff that's been added. We're gonna do all the Grinchmas and all the Grinch offerings another day in another video. It's too much of a madhouse today. The line got up to 150 minutes. Go meet the Grinch. Let's go see the Alaz boutique.
All right, now all the Grinchmas stuff is this way. We're gonna take the shortcut, right? And this will take us all the way past all the madness. Down to 100 minutes, no longer 150. And the Mystic Fountain is kind of walled off. He's on the other side, I hear him. I don't know what they're working on, but you'll have to loop all the way around to go see the Mystic Fountain, but this is what we're here for. All right, so it's the All Hallows Holiday Boutique. These little Christmas trees. Now last year it was like Krampus themed, but it looks like it's Universal Monsters themed. It's kind of that same tiki art design. You have the Wolfman right here, the Mummy, Creature, Frankenstein's monster, the Bride of Frankenstein, and then Dracula or Nosferatu. So that's a cool little Christmas tree. All right, we're heading in. Oh, look at this. We're coming in. Welcome to Transylvania. You have a little light right here. There's a Merry Christmas hat right here. All right, so this we haven't seen yet. It's from the Halloween t-shirt company. Here we come, a Carolyn. This girl like screaming, and there's a skeleton there. So over here they have Frankenstein's monster. Never trust Frankenstein around a little girl. But then in the back it says Happy Holidays. It's like a wonderful little like postcard. There's some little ice skaters happening out on the lake. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Somebody was ice skating and they fell through the ice. Here we have the Bride of Frankenstein. Season's greetings. This, looks like Dracula's vampire bats are flying around. The bride has a little bonnet. I like how they make them all feel like an old Christmas card. So the bride is gonna be pointing at something. What does she want for Christmas? Over here. Okay, she wants this shirt, it looks like. You know, you have like the spooky girls, but in a little holiday overlay. In the present, there's a little jack-o'-lantern popping out. We're heading to the next room. There's all this snow on top of the pumpkin arch. We have another Halloween t-shirt company shirt. You have Frankenstein's monster with a Christmas tree. It's like you're looking in on him inside of a cabin. The little boo wax mold is over here. Now the bride has moved over here. It's gonna be a gray mold of the bride. So in the last tribute store, it was like a kind of a bluish mold of the bride. The projection effects of it snowing. Now this display window reminds me of a lot of the display window that they had in the Harry Potter room for the holiday tribute store, I think last year. But up here, we have the name Conleaf.
Now you guys are probably wondering, what does Conleafs stand for? I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Charles Conleaf Antiques is a fictional business and location featured in the Universal Monsters series of films produced by Universal Pictures. It has a minor location seen in the 1941 film, The Wolfman.
You got the Wolfman over here. It's like he's doing some last minute shopping. Now the fortune teller cart we've seen for a while. This is the fortune teller from the Wolfman film. But here's like a spooky cabin. I have a jack-o'-lantern, a little ghost, and a black cat right there. And here's like a nice long sleeve kind of sweater. These dancing jack-o'-lanterns. You have a jack-o'-lantern with a candle inside and it says Happy Holidays. This is a great little sweater. And then over here we have Hunchback. You have the stained glass in the back and his giant hunch. You can even see the Hunchback has a little bell that he's holding on to right there. And if you look back here on the barrel, I believe this is the Wanted barrel from Ruth Gator Ginsburg from the Cursed Coconut Club. So they've ripped off this a little bit. Then they have a simple black t-shirt. This could be Krampus kind of licking on a candy cane. Then we have another Krampus shirt. So I'm guessing these are all going to be $37 now. You have Krampus and it looks like he's taking Santa. Looks like Santa was a bad boy. And then over here, you kind of have Krampus in disguise, the Santa mask over him. I like the little chain right around his hand. The Halloween t-shirt company does make just great products. And then over here, this is going to be probably for the Christmas tree hunt. We have all these electric wires around the coils. You have the Invisible Man putting up the Christmas decorations. think this is supposed to be Nosferatu. I love this little plush collection that they made of all the Universal monsters. These like perfect spooky little stocking stuffers. You have the Wolfman over here. Over here they got one of Creature, and then they have one of Frankenstein's monster, then the Bride right there. So perfect little stocking stuffers. Each one of them is going to be like $17. Now, this is one of my favorite hoodies. It's such a thick hoodie. When I'm like traveling, it's really cold out. This is what I'll bring. But it's going to be the one for Grinch from Black Lagoon. Now this guy created these wonderful like mosaics on the Universal Studios Hollywood backlot. They've kind of transitioned them into being on a bunch of the t-shirts and this hoodie. But this hoodie will keep you warm during the winter time. I promise. It's great, but it's 90 bucks.
Great as always. A lot of the merch we've already seen before, so I'm not going to cover it. Anything Universal Monsters related will be here in the Alaz boutique. I love that's always a constant little overlay. You know, all the spooky horror fans are all coming out today to go explore the store. Everybody's buying merch. You know, by doing these little slight overlays, it brings people in to shop. On that note, let's head back to Universal Studios.
They have the big balloon inflated. All right, we're heading in. They got the garland. Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. It's going to be happening from November 17th until December 31st.
Then if you are coming for New Year's, there's kind of a special New Year's celebration with special fireworks that they'll shoot off over by Transformers.
As you know, we got to pop into the tribute store now.
Now you guys are probably wondering, Kevin, where's the tribute store video? It's been filmed. I spent 4 hours in here covering every single Easter egg, and it's going to take a little bit while to edit. So we'll give you a quick little sneak peek about what's going to be coming. So pretty much the tribute store is kind of based off like the post office and like different delivery systems around different areas. So the first little area you're entering into is kind of like a Universal mail room, right? So they have all these different pipes kind of sending the mail throughout all of Universal. So there's tons of fun little Easter eggs hidden.
We got the Proton Pack going by right there. But you're not a fan of the candle?
No, are you?
I'm not a fan, but the internet is. There's a whole comparison of like choose your fighter, Ollie from Jollywood or the candle. Oh, this owl is working now. When you come in, his eyes are blinking and moving a little bit. So there's two animatronics in here. We'll show these off again in the tribute store video. So over here, if you've ever seen the live action Grinch film, you know, he's got his own little slot for mail. It's all spooky and there's cobwebs all over it.
Take a look at his mailbox, sweetie. Not a single Christmas card.
That's a fun little Easter egg that they threw in here in the mail room. All right, now we have a new sipper this year. It's going to be this Grinch sipper. It's going to be $18. A little smaller than the popcorn bucket. The first fill is free. And then $27, we have the returning Grinch popcorn bucket. And then on the strap, it says Grinchmas. I like that all these little plushies have popped up. All little Maxes are towering over all the presents. I didn't even notice this one. This letter's for blackmail. But there's a lot of fun little Easter eggs, so you got to come and read each one of the letters. All right, so if you come over here, here's my little postcard. It's always kind of like a Where's Waldo. What's the backstory behind this cat? Now you have this little headless choir boy. You have the little headless choir boy over here. And then somebody thought his head was a trophy. So the choir boy's head is over here. People would lose their mind if they brought this ET statue back as Santa. Okay, so over here, we had the record, right? For the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, narrated by Earl The Squirrel. The audio wasn't working opening day, but I just heard it. So Earl can actually narrate now. That is awesome. All right, so now we have Gurgy Llama over here. Now, people were wondering where the name tag went. The name tag is hidden over here on the tree. Well, it's kind of hidden, but there's a little plush llama right here, and he has the Gurg name tag. We'll kind of peek it around and show you. And now it looks like we have official confirmation that Earl and Pearl have a kid. We don't know the kid's name, but they have a mom and dad little stocking above the fireplace. So, you know, we got Pearl right there and Earl, and then we have confirmation that they have a kid now from the stockings.
You'll hear in the upcoming tribute store video, I despise the new version of Earl. This is the cute and cuddly Earl, not the Earl and all the merchandise. No one's buying the Earl that's on the merchandise. They want the OG guy back.
Macy's Day Parade is going to start at 5:30. It's going to come out over here. Now they have a special annual pass holder little area. So if you have an annual pass, you can go there and stand there.
That's not my favorite place to stand. My favorite place to stand is kind of over where the old tribute store is and where the mummy is, because you get a great shot of the tree, and when Santa comes around the corner, he, you know, illuminates the tree. So we're gonna head over there, and that's, I think, the best spot to watch the parade.
All right, now the little statue is still in Boris's office, illuminated.
Technical difficulties.
So they just announced that the Macy's Day Parade is delayed a little bit. It has been raining, so the still performers can't come out when it's like the slick concrete. So they're probably working on that, maybe switching them over to different costumes. That's what I'm thinking.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells. two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas!
And then now it's just the mad dash of everybody going everywhere. I just say stay back, kind of get against the wall, wait about 5 minutes, the crowds will die down, then you kind of venture throughout the park. But right now, you don't want to enter into the crowds. You know, Earl passed away in the tree, right? He bit the light bulb and he dies. But Santa comes by and then he uses his Santa magic and brings the tree back to life. And he also brings Earl back to life. You can then watch Earl peek out, all because of Santa. So thank you, Santa. This parade is included with every park ticket and annual pass. It's about 30 minutes long, but when it's not raining, there's only still performers and something special.
So we were like standing over there, but they had like the media over here. Normal nights, besides opening night, they won't have media. Try to stay underneath this little overhang right here, and that's gonna be the best view for the Macy's Day Parade.
We'll be going to the Coconut Club. I'm excited for that. But first off, we're stopping by 5 and Dime. They have the special annual pass holder magnet. So you can pick this up at the annual pass holder lounge at Islands of Adventure or 5 and Dime here at Universal Studios. I would say get it the first week because they do, they run out.
Popping into 5 and Dime right now. Now you can still purchase a postcard. All right, so here's a little shot of the annual pass holder magnet. So the U is kind of like Grinch. You have Santa for the A and like Rudolph for the P, and it says pass holder down there. All these lights aren't on, and these lights aren't on. Since the food booths are closed, we're gonna go get my favorite little dish right now here at Universal at the Today Cafe.
This is the second time I've eaten this, but the first time you're watching it, you'll see it come up in an upcoming video. But it is incredible. So it's gonna be Al's butternut squash tart, roasted butternut squash, applewood smoked bacon, caramelized onions, Gruyere cheese with a arugula salad inside a buttery flaky dough, and also comes with a side of fresh fruit. Oh my God, pure perfection, 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
It's one of the best things you'll ever have at Universal Studios. It warms your soul. You gotta go get that dish, I promise. It will not disappoint you. All right, we're gonna go up the Voodoo donut, the new special holiday donut, and then we'll go to the Coconut Club. What overlay have they planned? What will the red and green Coconut Club be this year?
All right, we're going into Voodoo Donuts right now. The line is pretty long.
So the past couple specialty Voodoo donuts have been good. I've been pleasantly surprised. Now this is a polar bear. Oh, his face. There we go. He's a sad polar bear. They said it's just kind of like marshmallow fluff. This one is very average and mediocre. I'm gonna do like a 6.5. It's just kind of a stale marshmallow fluff donut with simple icing. How it looks is kind of how it tastes. Okay, we're heading to the red and green coconut. Just red Coconut Club? What? Okay, I'm confused. There's no overlay on the outside.
Okay, well, just the standard bar in there?
Universal just did what Disney did a full Tip Top Club. You're expecting this amazing thing, and it's just, oh God. There's not a single decoration in here for Christmas. Universal Twitter even responded saying there were decorations for Christmas. Obviously there's not. As you know, I love the Coconut Club with a burning passion. This is very upsetting.
Okay, so normally there should be a fun thing here. There's nothing. God, this looks so sad on video.
Okay, we're gonna have a little chat right here. This is technically, yes, the dead Coconut Club because it's dead. It is a Friday night opening day for holidays at Universal, and the Coconut Club, as you can see, has not gotten an overlay. It is back to how it used to be. Now, if you didn't know, the old Coconut Club actually kind of went out of business and they closed it for years until they brought it back with kind of the overlays, and that's what draws people in. Obviously, they didn't put an overlay in, and there's no one here. There's no American siren singing. There's not a single ounce of any garland. Okay, so Universal responded to a tweet asking if there's gonna be anything special for the Coconut Club. Universal responds with, hello, Red Coconut Club has been decorated for the holiday season. We recommend taking a look on your next visit. What are they talking about? There's not a single ounce of garland, okay? Brown Derby Jolly Holiday overlay looks better than this. There's at least live performers and one strand of garland. Look, annual pass holders love this place with a burning passion. We love what the creative team makes with the Easter eggs and the fun little storylines and how it evolves over the season. We come here for the experience. We don't come here for bitter boys drinks, okay? I don't know why there's not an overlay. I don't even see any special drinks. We just have an empty Coconut Club. This is very strange.
And the upstairs is not even open.
That was so disappointing. That was like U-turn central in there. People would come in and see there's nothing happening and then just do a U-turn. But there's so many budget cuts happening within Universal Studios because of Epic. We'll be talking about all that stuff coming up, but that was a disgrace. That is not the Coconut Club we are known to going to. Let's go back to the office. Okay, now guys, we're back in the office. Let's talk about, first off, holidays at Universal Studios 2023. Then we'll talk about actually what's going on with the Red Coconut Club. Just kind of scratch the surface with all the offerings there are for holidays at Universal Studios. There's so much to do. It's included with your park ticket, so it's not like Disney where you're gonna have to pay almost $200 to experience the holiday offerings. Which coming to Universal for the holidays is the second best time to come to Universal. Number one is for HHN, but number two is for the holidays. There's just so much to do. There's like 4 or 5 holiday Universal Studios videos coming. If you've never been for the holidays, come visit Universal Studios. It's truly something special. The parade is just so epic. The videos just do not do it justice. You got to see it in person. So now let's talk about what's going on with the Red Coconut Club. There was no overlay, so I was asking team members there. I was like, what's going on? What's happening with the future? So it sounds like there's no creative team overhaul of the Coconut Club coming. As you know, it's the same team that does the All Hallows Eve Boutique, the tribute stores, and then normally the Coconut Clubs. It's like the green and red Coconut Club that we had last year was immaculate. It was so special. I think Universal's just gonna be putting up some standard generic Christmas decorations, but there's not gonna be this like overarching story full of Easter eggs happening at the green and red Coconut Club, but that's what brings us in, is this like fun atmosphere. There will be some specialty drinks coming, but in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. So you're like halfway through December at that point. I don't know what Universal's doing. That thing just prints money. They should have had an overlay, especially drink from the get-go. So there's stuff coming. I also talked to the American Sirens. They said Universal has not contacted them about coming back for the holiday season. Probably no live performers, so just some generic DJ in there, which kind of stinks. Again, we don't come there for the drinks. We come there for the atmosphere and the vibe. And the storytelling that happens within the Red Coconut Club. I think what's happening is just kind of budget cutting happening across the board. I've been hearing there's a lot of budget cutting happening within entertainment at Universal Studios, and then just kind of budget cutting across the board. So that's why we're not really gonna get anything new, I don't think, for the holidays for the next couple years until Epic. Epic is really kind of draining, I think, Universal's pockets. It's just costing a lot to make Epic Universal right now. So the parks for the next couple years, I think, are gonna be kind of a penny pinching until Epic opens. In the future, I would love to see in the Macy's Day Parade, a giant RV driving through, and there's Earl driving the RV, and you have like a little Gurg animatronic sticking its head out the window. I would love that. They could add different floats and different balloons to the Macy's Day Parade, but I don't think the budget is there right now. There's not too much budget cutting happening where it's like that noticeable to the general person coming into Universal Studios, but like I noticed the budget cuts. So let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about holidays at Universal Studios right now? Are you gonna be going this year or are you gonna wait till next year? On that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
Love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Down to 100 minutes, no longer 150. All right, we're over at Big Fire. Let's see what's on the menu tonight.
Voodoo?
Interesting. I've never had that before.